demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations around the world, and we're excited to share their stories with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's hula. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca, commonly referred to as killer whales. Here in SeaWorld, we know them as Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makaio, our killer whale family. Makaio is the youngest whale at just 14 years old, and the oldest is Makaio's mother, Katina. She is the matriarch or leader of our pod. SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning. Through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Here at SeaWorld, there are a wide variety of different types of husbandry or healthcare behaviors that we're able to train. We're able to train things like urine samples, fecal samples, x-rays, and ultrasounds. We're even able to train the whales to flush their teeth twice a day. Here at SeaWorld, we also form very strong relationships with our whales. Everything that we do with them strengthens that relationship and that bond. One of the very first husbandry or healthcare behaviors that we train is a position in which we would ask for a voluntary blood sample. The whales learn to roll ventral or upside down and present us with their tail flukes. Now in just a moment, we're going to see Makaio demonstrate that behavior right here at the slide out area. This position gives us a great look at their entire bodies and also gives us access to blood vessels that are easily seen on the white underside of those tail fins. Our veterinarians collect the blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire procedure. As trainers, we're frequently rubbing down and massaging the whales, whether on their backs, pectoral flippers, or tail fins. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way we can reward them for remaining calm during procedures like this, and a great way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales, which we can do by asking them to slide onto a killer whale size scale located in one of our adjacent pools. When the whales slide up, a portion of their body from their dorsum into their tail fins, called the peduncle, is still in the water. It's very heavy and very muscular. In fact, natural athletic behavior we see in all killer whales is the ability to lift that portion of their body with such force they can turn completely before re-entering the water. So in this scenario, in order to get an accurate weight, we'll simply ask the whales to lift their tails up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy. So we know that the younger whales are growing properly and the older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. For the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hi everyone, I'm over here on the left side of the stadium down by the glass. Did you know that killer whales love to play? They actually learn a lot by playing and through mimicry and observational learning. From a young age, killer whales learn important life skills by playing games such as following the leader with their mother and other whales. And we're going to put that to the test today with all of you in our killer whale family! This side of the stadium, go ahead and stand up. You will be the leader and Trua and Makaio will follow. So on the count of 3, you'll spin in a circle 2 times. Ready? They're on their way, so get ready to spin. Keep your arms down by your side. And 1, 2, and 3, and spin. And they've got it! Well done, everyone. You can have a seat. As you can see, Trua and Makaio were paying very close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious and can be seen spy hopping and jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. We're going to demonstrate that over here on the right-hand side. So right side of the stadium, go ahead and stand up. We're going to give Trua and Makaio a great big cheer when we see that spy hop. Killer whales will spy hop for a wide variety of different reasons. Sometimes to surprise their prey, or simply just to show off. So let's hear it for Trua and Makaio! That is amazing! Let's hear it one more time for all of you in our killer whale family! SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we learned that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is approximately 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain on the ocean. Some information, however, can only be obtained through field research. That's why SeaWorld partners with groups such as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to further global education. We've learned that killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they stun their prey using their powerful tail fins. You're about to see a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy activity session, but for all of you, it means it's time to get wet! where they live at the time of the year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors have a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Honey whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, hidden, and powerful. But still vulnerable. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow
And change the world.
together. We've got this.
All around the world, it's a brand new day. Open up, every different feature, beautiful, unique. Counting in the treasure of our diversity. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world. We share the love for each of us. And as our hearts unite, we conquer the night. Make peace alright. Let's see all the ways this one big Let's take the journey, explore the